here and see if you can bring your hips to rest over your heels. And you might stay up in this way. If this is really too much, you're going to keep some weight forward into your hands. And this is a lot for me this morning, so I'm just going to rest a little bit more weight forward, so I'm not sitting completely upright. Try to relax your shoulders, focus on the flow of your breath, and imagine the root Muladhara chakra at the base of your spine, like a glowing red jewel. And you might want to choose an affirmation to repeat internally that has to do with this energetic center. It could be, I am safe, I belong, I am abundant, I am connected and stable. Whatever resonates to you. One more breath like this. And let's release. Come forward into tabletop pose so you can take the weight out of your feet. Maybe you roll your ankles a few times. And keep your palms underneath your shoulders. You're going to stretch your right leg back behind you, and very similar, you're going to tuck the toes under and push into your right heel. So this time we're stretching a little bit more into the ankle, targeting into the calf. Engage a little bit through your abdominals, shift your weight forward again, and pick that leg up so it's parallel to the mat. Working on your stability. You might choose to add on by reaching your left arm forward, hovering the bicep along the ear. Really rooting down into the earth. Root chakra is associated to the element of earth. And let's release cat pose. Stretch as you round through your upper back, just letting go of that pose. And coming back to neutral, let's switch sides. So this time step your left foot back behind you and push back into your left heel. I am safe. I belong. I am abundant. I am connected. Shift your weight forward and hover that left leg off the mat. Roll your left hip down. Pull the lower belly in and maybe also extend your right arm forward. Feel the strength through your left hand and your right leg. Let's release, round and contract cat pose. And sit back onto your hips. Let's go and stretch into the back of our legs. You're going to extend your right leg forward, head to knee pose, left foot to the inside of your right thigh. Now really feel this anchoring of the tailbone deep into the ground as you root to rise like a great big tree. Maintain this length in your spine. Flex through your front foot and push into your right heel. Inhale, let's reach our arms up. Really feel the anchoring here. And then go ahead and fold on forward. You might be holding onto your foot, to your calf, whatever is appropriate to here. And I'm trying to maintain straight, flat back. One more big breath in. And now as you exhale, relax your arms and let your spine naturally round as you fold in a more passive styled forward fold, taking about 3 breaths here. And you might bend a little through your right knee, especially if the hamstrings are tight. And walk your hands in. Let's come all the way up and we'll switch sides. Left leg straightens out in front of you. Right foot to the inside of your thigh. Keep your hips and your shoulders square to the front. So anchor as if you could imagine your tailbone growing roots into the earth. Flex and push into that left heel. Extend your arms up. Find the stability. And then maintain it as you fold. Lots of length. Roll your shoulders down and away from your ears. Keep visualizing that glowing red jewel. Exhale. Release all the way down. Let your spine round. No strength required. Just fold on in. How can you work with the root chakra today? Come all the way back up, and we're going to lower down onto our backs, coming into Setu Bandha Sarvangasana, which is your bridge pose. So you can keep your knees bent, feet hip width distance apart, or so, palms facing up to the sky. Press your shoulders into the mat. Curl the hips all the way up as you push into your heels to lift your seat up. Hug in slightly through your inner thighs. Try to relax your neck. Breathing deeply here. Tap into that strength. And ground back down inch by inch. We're going to bring our right knee into our chest. Hold on somewhere at the back of the leg and straighten your right leg up. And because we're really working on our body's foundation, I want you to flex your right foot and really push out into that heel. And then reverse by pointing your right toes up. And just alternate back and forth, flexing and pointing while trying to keep our right leg as straight as possible. One more, flex and point. Cross your right ankle over the top of your left knee and pull that left knee in towards your chest. And relax head and shoulders. And let's release, uncross your legs. Second side here, pull your left knee in, straighten that left leg up, hold on to the back of your leg wherever is most appropriate, and focus now on flexing that left foot, really pushing out into your heel, and then pointing through your left toes. And just alternating those two motions. I am connected and stable. One more. And go ahead and cross your left ankle over the top of your right knee, and you can pull your right knee in. So how can you stay anchored and grounded throughout your day? And release. We'll take one last strengthening pose similar to bridge. This is a functional bridge from foundation training. So it's not really yoga, but it's wonderful for your spine. So we're going to straighten almost your legs. So you want to have the back of your knees just lifted a few inches off the mat and flex through your feet. So there's very little bend in my knees right now here. I'm going to bend my elbows and push my elbows into the floor. You're going to push your heels down, squeeze your glutes, and see if you can lift your glutes off the mat just an inch or two. They're not going to go up very high. And imagine you're digging your heels and trying to drag them back towards your upper body. So squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You'll feel this in your hamstrings. And release. Let's straighten our arms up overhead. Big stretch here. And roll to one side. Come up to take a seat. visualize this root chakra, this glowing red jewel at the base of your spine, as if you had roots extending deep into the center core of the earth, providing you with your own constant source of strength and stability. Hands together at the heart. We'll close by chanting Om one time. Inhale to chant. Breathe in. Thank you so very much for practicing with me this morning. Before you head out, let me